you gotta say? Damn.
I mean, it's not really I have to say too much of anybody. I feel like overall this was a great experience, and it is a great experience, and I'm having fun. I'm just realizing that people in this industry, everybody doesn't take the industry the same way, in whatever aspect it is. And you know, you go into an experience wanting the best out of it, wanting the best for everybody that's in it. And when I came in, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun, this is new. Like, some people I know, some people I don't know. And I just feel like after a while, people really started to show their true colors. I feel like some people were making plans to get in and ruin stuff, Esquire. I feel like some people didn't take it as serious, or didn't take the makeup side of it as serious, Shonda. And then I feel like some people just came and thought that it was going to be something big for them, and it wasn't. Picasso. Yeah, and then some people were just here, Amber. And you know, that's just what it is. It's been great for me, and I'm just going to keep going for the ride, truthfully and honestly.
Okay, so I mean, episode 6?
Yeah, it was 6.
All right, so wait a minute. That was the photo shoot. I mean, we really look good. I mean, even though some people had something to say, but if I say who the person is, might get a little mad. But you know, but I mean, that was when Picasso and Shonda, you know, Shonda was so heated and she wanted to dance on there.
You saw me laughing at the table.
Yes, no, you were laughing at the table because you know Shonda does not play.
And I can't wait to see him. Pistachio. Okay. I'm not doing this with Shonda. Pistachio. Picasso. Him and I have been. I've known him for quite some time before, you know, he became a makeup artist. But he got some mess started, you know, with myself, the guy, and then the guy's child's mother. All this other crap, this shit that shouldn't even gone down.
I really hope Shonda took my advice and invited some of the crew.
Okay, so I'm not gonna call, but he can. Okay. You invite. You can invite, and I'll just be like, all right, hey, right. Thank you for coming to support.
You got a little bit of beef with Picasso and Esquire.
Everybody laughing, we taking pictures, we doing videos and snapping and all that kind of stuff, doing that little thing, little jig. And then I look up, and Shonda and Picasso are like off to the side having a conversation, but it looked more like Shonda yelling at him. She's not really yelling, but she's yelling at him. And everybody looking like, is everything okay? At all.
My girl does not play. So, you know, she approached him, you know, and I guess he was alright with it, you know. He can be real nonchalant, like, listen. But I told Sean, I said, you know what? I mean, that is his best friend. So I can see how, you know, he went back and said something to her. But one thing about me, I'm not going to let you tell me the whole story. I would have stopped you off the break. I just don't understand that. That to me is like, you'll let me talk about, you know, whoever, and then listen to it, feed into it, and then take it back. That right there, I can see probably when she was just like, nah, how you gonna do that? And that's how she felt. Yep. She expressed it to me like, I'm sitting there thinking that you and I are close or we're friends.
Right.
And you go and take it back. What you should have did, Picasso, was stop her dead in her tracks. Yep. You know what? I think I don't want to know about this. But you didn't do that. But Shonda was serious about it. And she was like, hold up. Take a look.
Should she go ahead and say something?
Somebody advised me to don't say nothing, just like chill and enjoy my shoot right now. But I don't want to.
So it's been boiling, like, yeah.
It has a lot to do with his best friend and apparently the guy that Shonda is dating.
You know, once I get to mine.
Hey sis, what's going on? I'm about to drag somebody in 2 seconds. What's up?
And I felt like it's worried, but it was like I didn't, you know, it extended that way because I don't get them. Their business is their business.
Right.
I said something because when it came to the child,
Oh, I was going
and I'm involved in it, that's when I said something. So, once again, I do apologize. Sincerely.
Surf House after that.
No, the underground.
Oh, the underground. I can't remember. That's my show. Too many things to direct. What did you think about that?
It was dark. It was so
dark.
We ended up calling it the Underground Railroad, y'all.
Listen.
It was so dark. They had like, y'all know the little bug lights that you put like on your patio?
Oh.
They had
Or the
those
Christmas
throughout
ones you
the
push.
tunnel. We were in the tunnel.
I
Doing
can't.
makeup. I said, you know what I said?
Yeah.
Pack it up and let's go.
We're out of here.
Out of here.
But Rosa Parks, I didn't have a fur on.
Yeah.
Tight. Take a look.
Doing a underground fashion show. The location, everybody had been talking about it for weeks now.
That was my face when we walked in there.
Literally looked like a dungeon. Like,
And these models are nowhere to be found. You got two fat girls sitting in the corner, sweating and eating salads.
I want like a pink smoky eye. I said, no, baby. Somebody that was on the phone, one of the designers that's not even here. Yeah, I was like, oh no, everybody's getting the same look. Oh, I don't want that. So I guess you guys can go ahead and do it, and then I'll just do the eyes myself when I get there. I said, well, I don't
Give me the phone.
Not even. This not my show. Why are you asking to speak to me? I ain't even the lead. I'm not even the head makeup artist. I was there for the group.
No, y'all can't do that. I don't want this. And I was like, hold on.
You don't want the look that is given to man.
next thing you know, the curtain opened. Boom. A whole slew of models walk in. Guys and a couple girls. And it's like, who the hell do I know? We were so women, not men. No shade against them, but you know.
What did you say, Shonda?
Y'all don't pack this shit up and let's get the fuck out of here right now. It's time to go. I've grabbed my bags. I'm out of there. I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, I stopped doing makeup. How about that? Because you're not going, first of all, you just not going. So I stopped. I didn't pack my stuff up. It's time to go. So listen, what y'all gonna do? Because if y'all touch another person's face,
Out of here. Gotta go. Wrap up everything. Zoom. Bye. Everybody, rise.
Go. Show. Good luck.
Yeah.
Enjoy your smoky eye, your pink around the side. We did it, but we ain't want to.
Alright, so you know what? You all saw the footage from Surf House. I was late and I really wanted everybody to kind of do certain things so that we could give you all a great show. Well, you saw that they didn't really get to approach Esquire, but he was peeking outside and he says that he wasn't eavesdropping.
Lies.
The way it was portrayed like I was sneaking trying to hear a conversation, no, that wasn't it. I kept texting Ty. I told her I have to leave at this time.
Esquire, you already knew I was coming, and then from what I hear, you say that you had to pick up your people from the airport.
And we hanging out because we're doing a long weekend. We're going to Baltimore, this, that, and the third. So I'm not trying to sit in traffic or sit here and wait on y'all to say whatever y'all had to say to me, because y'all had every opportunity throughout the entire time we were filming to say what y'all wanted to say.
But you said you had to go get your friend from work. Which one is it?
Lies.
It is what it is. Y'all don't care for my work ethic, that's fine. You don't like me as a person, that's fine. You don't like my mouth, yes, it can get very slick, but that's fine. You might not even like the way I paint, aka I heard what you told Stefan Ty, you only helped me or let me be on Indie Fashion because I was on time. That's fine. I love these confessionals because now I get to see how y'all really feel about me, and I don't care. They talked about Jesus, they gonna talk about me.
You chose not to fit in. Insecurity and jealousy will make you not fit in with people. You judged these people as soon as you walked in and made your whole storyline about them being late. But one thing you were right about, you definitely was right about Amber, and I will give you that. But one thing, Esquire, you can't go burning people, especially me, that I've only tried to befriend you and help you out. So what's your excuse about that?
When Ty introduced or brought this project to me, I was unemployed. I was literally getting unemployment checks. Unemployed. So I got work. So my work started coming back. So as we were progressing with the filming, so was my work. I had the opportunity to literally go back home to Houston Easter weekend on a paid gig and see my family, and you wanted me to sit here and take photos.
Yeah, you didn't. And I was the one that was actually hitting up makeup coordinators that are my friends to get your resume seen. I mean, come on now. You should regret kind of stabbing me in the back, trying to lie and say, oh, I know how you are about loyalty. Then you want to know the whole story about she and I. You know, I tell you and you say, oh, I've heard that, I've witnessed that. And then you said they reached out to you, which was a lie. I tried to actually help you and you stabbed me in the back.
Business or personal? Yes, I knew what I was signing up for. Yes, you gave us an itinerary, but anytime I had a change, I notified you. But I'm not kissing no ass. I didn't know.
So, we won't be doing this show. Then, Amber, the people don't know, yes, I directed my show, I produced it, and everything like that. Alright, but when I got there, I really didn't want to be in any drama this season. I guess I was Shawty on nails on. Alright? I don't know. But you took it upon yourself to actually stage a little, I don't know. Intervention
a takeaway.
or something.
Because when Picasso was like, come on, let's go. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's gonna happen now.
Nobody knew. Tanja didn't know. He didn't know. The only person that knew was Picasso. I really didn't like that. And it felt like I was being ambushed because when I tell you in my own show, I didn't know that somebody was just gonna try to take over. Because remember, you did say one time, especially about the photo shoot, that you didn't come to. But you had a lot to say about a lot of people. But you said, well, I thought I was just trying to think like you. Nobody can think like me. Be yourself.
What you mean think like you?
Think like me. I guess as a juicer, everyone doesn't have the same talent. And not that you don't have any, but why would you try to think like me, stage another photo shoot, and talk to them about it at ServePal, then
well, she talked to Picasso, but she didn't talk to me.
Talk to Picasso.
Now we didn't talk until we got outside. That was to catch her up on what was going on with me, but you
didn't know.
Yeah, but I did not know. No,
they didn't know. So you ambushed me, and then when I approached you on episode 8 about friendship and posting that picture of, I would say, a celebrity hairstylist that did you wrong, and I tried to help you through it. You never used to post anything about the show until after that episode was shot and before the show came out. You wanted to overly post because you knew the episode was coming out. Yeah, this is supposed to be the reunion, so I can air out everything that I was going to say to you. I just don't understand. And then you wrote me an email saying that you didn't appreciate me approaching you about certain things on camera. But that's the same thing you did in episode 7 in ServePal. So what was the difference between that?
It was done to her.
It was done to you. Roll the clip.
I was like, I feel like if we are as close as I know that we have been over the years,
right?
You shouldn't allow, and I'm not saying that you have, I'm just speaking. Okay. You shouldn't allow him to plant any doubt in your head about my loyalty to you.
I think when he brought up the fact that you didn't come to the give back, to the Christmas give back, so I was like, Dad.
But see, this is the thing though. He's talking about support and being there, whatever. Where was he for your reveal me? When nobody was watching. Why wasn't he there? I'm not accusing Ty of taking sides with Esquire, but I just gotta make sure that she's not letting this dude come in and make her think anything different about my loyalty towards her. Like, I've been rocking with you since 2004. He's only been rocking with you for what? Maybe 3 months?
Your religion is your religion, just like mine. I probably would have come to your thing and just been like, all right, I'm safe, like,
But see, my thing is, it's taking me a long time to grow in my religion and in what I believe.
Right.
So I feel like, and that's where I kind of feel like it's a hard place when you're good friends with somebody, you want to support them, but they're doing something that is something against what you believe. At all times, regardless of what man is watching, God is always watching me. So whether it makes somebody feel comfortable for me to come in for 5 minutes, me coming in for 5 minutes, my relationship with God, that can make him feel uncomfortable for 5 minutes. So who do I feel like?
But Amber, let's be real.
I don't buy it.
The best.
Putting together this crew, girl, has not, when I say been easy with all these different personalities, but I just wanted to do something for the girls, just have like a little girls' night. And I know you have all the cute stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna come and have it at Cam's.
I've had 3 deaths within 2 years with my family, and it's very hurtful. But it's really hurtful that somebody I've been there for would treat me like that.
But I thank you for checking on me. You didn't even text me.
I know.
So I kind of feel some type of way because you did like the Facebook status, but I was like,
and I started to comment and then call, and that's the conversation, of course, that I wanted to have with you separately, but
come on now, Amber. You saw the group text, you saw the status, and you said nothing. You look like Esquire right now, for real.
now, Amber, if you have time to like a status and then comment on a picture about us, like, why can't I tag this? You could have sent a text and said, I'm sorry.
You're right.
And to me, me just makes me like whatever.
My girl Zoe allowed us to come in her beautiful establishment to do the makeovers. Now, I asked everyone to bring a model, and I see Amber over there just sitting by herself. Mind you, I've already let everything go, and I'm just wondering why she's still holding on to something that's over.
This is going to be interesting because this is the first time that Ty and I have seen each other since our little girls' night out. I call it a fiasco.
She's still holding on to stuff. That's not my issue. But as soon as I tell everybody to get a booth, she goes right to the corner, just like Esquire used to do.
Ty,
Yeah.
what's Shonda?
Shonda's at home because Shonda didn't have a ride.
Huh?
The reason I was not at the Glow Bar that night, I was involved in a really bad accident recently, myself and my daughter, which has really taken a toll over my life. Like, seriously.
She didn't have a ride. And this is my thing is, you will jump in a full-fledged whole Uber. Rainy day, we just did the prom give back.
So, everybody showed up except for Shonda because she didn't have a ride again. And Esquire, R.I.P., he's no longer here, so.
Okay, so, we're coming to an end. And I really hope that you enjoyed freaking Frack. A lot of you said that we were your favorites on the show. Oh my God. But well, I had a lot of tears. When it was, I did. When it was all over. And I guess because I can't believe it was over. And I really, really did it. And you know what? It was a duo situation. Myself and Brady. And one thing about me, a lot of people say, a lot of times you keep your cameraman in the back. Mm-hmm. You don't mention, who did your show. But I'm not like that. He's a talented young man. And I really, really hope that everything he wants, he gets. Now, you better stay with Ty calm now.
Don't go far.
Don't go far.
We need no more lost footage.
Brand, you are absolutely amazing. And I love you, little bro.
Dope,
all right.
Dope.
But back to this birthday thing.
Oh, yeah.
Shonda didn't show up. Shonda was in a car accident. And remember, I was in a car accident too. And I went to therapy. And not that I was taking her accident lightly. Shonda, I'm seeing you at pool parties and stuff like that. Shonda will be like, I got to get to this daggone event, But you know what? Shonda is Shonda. We talked about it, especially after I canceled the reunion through text. But a lot of things, as a producer, Stefan, I'm just going to tell you, I think people get into their feelings and don't think about the person that's putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to say, oh, I paid for my whole production. I did that. Well, I did though. But All I ask is that you promote, you share, and if there's a problem with it being me, because you think I have enough promotion, that's when it gets into something totally different than your feelings.
It's called hate.
Ooh.
It's called hate. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
envy.
Like she said, you all the viewers, you guys find us to be a great pair and a great team, and we work together. And yeah, I'm not going to say that everybody else didn't have their great moments and things like that, but personality is itself, and we have it. Not saying that nobody else doesn't, but it gravitated to the viewers. It gravitated to the mass, because people are still hitting me up saying, "Oh my God, what's going on? Like, when are y'all gonna film? I'm watching it. I love it." And we're so grateful for it. But I just feel like other people didn't take it that serious.
Yeah. So you know what? It's coming to an end. But my birthday party, you know, all of you all showed up. You know what I mean? And it was so fun. Everybody loved Save DC. So, you know, everybody's like, what restaurant was that?
Yes.
So, you know, and we talked and we had a ball.
Yes,
and I want to thank you. I want to thank Tanja. I want to thank Orlando, Picasso. I want to thank you all for coming out and really celebrating your girl's birthday. Listen, we go through things, and what's crazy, when the cameras shut off and all the episodes air, the reality is, that's when the reality starts. So listen, no, everyone couldn't be here, and yes, I canceled it, and yes, some people was a little ticked off that I chose you, but let me tell you this. It wasn't even that, you know, oh, well, I'm just gonna pick him. Stefan showed his dedication, and he flew in for the reunion. I would never tell him to return his ticket, and we're freaking prepping the show.
Okay.
So yes, there was no shadiness to it, and for someone to even say that to me, when nobody even compares my name to that don't even make any sense. I think you really have to think about why you would say that. Is it because of him? I'm not sure, but I want to thank all of the cast. Every last one of you. From Picasso, you know what? Your house was the green screen place. And I thank you for that. One thing about, you would never be able to say, oh, I did that, and nobody gave me, you know, any recognition. But one thing about it, when somebody gives you opportunity, it's okay to share somebody else's dream, but it's not okay to promote it. I think you should think about that. And when you're ready to talk, if I'm willing, then you can call me. Thank you, Tanja. Thank you, Shonda. Shonda, you were also a favorite. I wish you were on the show more, but I'm sure that next time, if it is the next time, you've learned from any mistakes and you want to do better. You were hilarious. Much success to you and your line. Hopefully we can go head on and show people what Blair Devon is all about. You know, I always told you. I always thought people thought you the underdog, and I wanted you to win. That's why I wanted you on the show. Thank you, Orlando, for always having my back. Marlo, he'll be back next season. Oh, of course, thank you to you.
Thank you. I want to thank you for this opportunity.
I love you.
This is my friend. You know, we started off rough, but we here now.
Right. All right, guys. So, to the second season, cast members, you got to be ready.
It's a lot.
And it's a great ride.